Hey, this is Calvin here, and welcome back to Digimon World. Last episode was mostly just running around fighting, trying to learn some techniques. So this episode, I actually went off screen last episode afterward, and just wanted to try out to test how long I had to evolve, and if I left him for about a day or so, or just kept training or whatever, then he'd wind up turning into Leomon. Like, I even tried changing some stats around, and he becomes Leomon anyway. But, so yeah, I have about a day left until he evolves normally. So I'm just going to go ahead and evolve him into Nanimon now. So I'm going to go take care of that. And, yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, phew. I was actually cutting it pretty close there, because when I went off screen last episode, I only had about 1 hour after he went to sleep before he evolved. So right now you can see his happiness is completely empty, discipline's completely empty. Apparently I allowed his virus to build up at some point. Not sure when that happened, but yeah, I have no idea how his virus went up. But anyway, his happiness and discipline are both all the way down, so we'll go scold him now. And boom, starts evolving. And there's your Nanimon. Which actually also confirmed when I went off screen last episode that you do actually have to have a rookie in order to get him. You can't just evolve him from anything like you can with Sukumon. But yeah, you can see his filth and battle type here. And apparently his discipline just suddenly went up for no reason. Yeah, for a champion, his finisher isn't really particularly strong, I guess, but any filth type starts off with this horizontal kick, which is kind of a joke, because the thing is that, I think it is an actual kick, but at the same time, they, fart on them. But aside from that, we got Dynamite Kick and Megaton Punch, and I could learn counter, but again, I'm not really sure how to do that, so load him up with those, and now he wants to sleep. So we'll let him go to sleep. And then we'll save. Although, because of how much I wind up cutting out of the episode, of course I'm not going to end it here. Alright. Yeah, he sleeps in late and stays up late, so he's active sleepy. And because he's a virus type, I think I mentioned previously, I can actually go into Greylord's Mansion. But he's pretty weak right now. I've heard Greylord's Mansion you can go into without really fighting, but I'd be much more comfortable if he was actually able to fight. What else is there I can do right now? Because like I said, he's pretty weak right now, but I'd rather not just cut out of the episode again to go do training. Yeah, and then also Nanimon, you have to get him from a rookie, but it can be any rookie, just as long as you meet the requirements. And you can only evolve into one thing, which, again, I forget what that is, but yeah, no, maybe I will actually go cut from the episode real quick, do some more training, so I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So as you can see, it's been a couple days or so of pretty much just training. HP and MP are up to 1,000, offense is up to 200 actually now, which I think that's largely thanks to eating at the restaurant, between, well, that and brains both really. But defense is almost 200, speed's around 150. I actually forgot, I'm pretty sure it's all three of the filth types Nanimon, Numamon, and Sugamon, that when you go to training, they gain like half the stats that anyone else does. So like, let's say you normally get like 100 HP from like the boulder moving, then you'd only get 50 with one of these guys. It might actually be even worse than that for like Sugamon. But yeah, so training is a bit rough. I actually did look up between episodes what he can evolve into, and the only two listings were, well, one of them was Vetamon, which you can get from any of the champions. But the one that was like exclusive to him that actually comes up on his chart is Digitamamon, which I actually wasn't expecting. I figured a guy like this would turn into Mamamon, but yeah, Digitamamon though, it requires way higher stats than I'm going to be able to get without chips. And granted, I do have a decent amount of chips right now, just like not enough, because he requires like 4,000 like HP and MP, and only 100 offense from what I saw, unless that was a typo. But like defense, speed, and brains all need to be like 400, 300, something like that. So it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I'm picking up here after doing some training. I headed off to a, well, actually I got a bunch of cash earlier, so I'm good on money for now. But I'm heading into Trash Mountain, figuring maybe I can try picking up some filth type techniques while I'm going through here. Said my stats still aren't great, but I'll see if they're good enough that I can take on something up here. Yeah, I'm gonna be running out of MP a lot, but I think I can at least handle going through here. And as I've said before, as I'm going through here, I can pick up the original old rod or whatever, the fishing rod. Once I'm done here, though, I'm going to be heading over to Gecko Swamp and trading in my trading cards. Because the first thing I want to pick up there is an amazing rod, then after that I'll probably just be picking up stat chips. Alright, so the three attacks that this guy seems to have, I think horizontal kick is the weak one he's using, and then there's that where he sprays out the gas. And then he's got the one where he throws like a big poop at him. Of course he uses it when I'm using my finisher. Figured he was stunned, or just zoning out or whatever, so I'd be able to hit him with a finisher. As soon as I hit finisher, he starts moving and attacks me. Yeah, it looks like I learned something. It's odor something or other. Odor spray. Alright, so that was the weaker, not the weakest, but the like mid-range attack he was using, where he just sprayed gas on him. So it's nice that I picked up a filth tech so quickly. Yeah, that is pretty weak though. It's stronger than horizontal kick, and it has long range and stun. Try to frame the screen just right so that the Gabumon down there wasn't included in the battle. Yeah, because my guy's discipline still isn't like, I mean, it's better than it was, but it's still not great. I'm not sure how much he would actually listen to me during battle if I try to tell him to do certain things. So it's better off just leaving him to do your call. Definitely got his happiness up a bit. Although I think part of that was actually, while I was in Friesland, I noticed it. There's actually this weird status effect that, you'll notice like a little butterfly or fly or something starts floating around your guy's head. And if you check the status screen, there's like a flower icon. And like when that happens, like it happens when they're like undisciplined and whatnot. But, what happens there is, well, I think the way it works is that it like gradually lowers your stats, like all around stats, like permanently, but in exchange it like balances out their happiness. So like if they're like really unhappy, then it's basically just like a self-correcting way for them to build up happiness again. But the downside to it is that it exchanges stats. Which I definitely noticed that, because, yeah, he does actually get pretty decent stats from fighting, unlike training, but, the thing I noticed was, because I got his HP up, like, just over 1,000, and then, like, later he got that status effect, and when I came back later, it was, like, just under 1,000. Yeah, let me heal him up. Yeah, he is occasionally giving me some trouble with items, but... Alright, so now I can scold him. Yeah, usually I do, like, I try twice, because usually by the second time they'll do it. You scold him, and discipline goes up, happiness didn't go down, at least. And then you gotta remember to continue giving him the item without moving or anything. Wow, it stinks. Is this a trash pile? I didn't know there's one in Digimon World. Yeah, like he calls it like trash pile, like capitalized, like it's a specific location, but the way he's talking about it is like just a general trash pile. It's like, oh, I didn't know there was one in Digimon World. Like, wow, this is interesting. I've never seen anything like this. Oh my goodness, the poop are moving and talking. Are you talking about me? I'm Sukumon. I'm a mutant Digimon. You are not poop? In a way, you are right, because we are made from digital waste. Should we ask him to come to the city too? We shouldn't be prejudiced. Are you planning to live here? What? I never thought about it. Well, this is a paradise only for the Sukumon tribe. Others can't live here. And then you can't live in other places? Of course not. What do you think? I see. That's what I thought. Well, although you can't live here, you can look around. Oh, just to look. Okay. Oh, by the way, don't ever make the king mad. You'll be turned into something miserable by the king's Digivolve technique. And yeah, there's the old fish rod right there. Yeah, that's actually a key item, I believe. Yeah, it shows up right there. Alright, so I got the old rod. This is Dust Kingdom. I know this is just a trash pile for you, but we may find something useful. I saw a long rod-like thing over there. It's like as if you didn't see it on your way up. I'm collecting Digimon cards myself. I really want a King of Sukumon card. Will you trade for my Edamon card? I know I have a King of Sukumon card, but I want to see if I have one or two. Yeah, one. I'm not sure which one's worth more. Sure. Nanimon is a bit further up the list, so he might be worth more. Oh wow, I totally forgot there was a training thing here. Yeah, my guy's quite a fatty now too. He's like 50 something pounds. He started off like 20 or 30 something. And it's not even that he's eating like a lot at any given time, it's just that he eats very frequently. It might also be because I've been feeding him at the restaurant a lot. Hey guys, are you from whatchamacallit city? This is just between you and me. I'm interested a little bit. I'll visit you guys there someday. Yeah, that's the like unofficial recruitment for him. You know the Sukumon tribe's special technique? We absorb poop on the ground into our bodies and turn them into energy. Yeah, I'm not sure about the turning into energy part, but if you get a Sukumon of your own, then like if your guy like pooped all over the place, then every time you walk by a pile of poop, he actually goes over and just like eats it. Or absorbs it, as he says. Alright, so what's this for? Should be for MP, but what else? Mental training by putting yourself in dirty trash. Max MP is greatly boosted. Oh, it's only for MP, but it's a high boost. Well, how high would it be for a normal Digimon? Let's try that out real quick. Yeah, they just go and like stand in the poop. God damn. 120 even for Nanimon. I gotta keep that in mind whenever I have like techniques like I have now that use a lot of MP. Well, mainly Megaton Punch. So while I'm here, I should actually take advantage of that a bit. Get him up to like 1500 or so, I guess. And he's got a poop. Well, why not just go poop in the poop pile? That would make sense. Take a porta potty and go back to training. And one more. Alright. But yeah, damn, I wonder how much that would do for like a normal Digimon. He is actually getting full off just the giant meat. For a while he was doing one giant meat and then like a small meat or a Digimushroom. What up, King Sukumon? Did you come here for something? Well, if you have a request, forget it, because I am King of Sukumon. Guess I won't be able to invite him to the city. Yeah, I think the only purpose of coming here other than that training is if you get a Sukumon, you can talk to King Sukumon. He transforms your guy back into a normal Digimon. Whatever they were like before they transformed. Yeah, I forget if the Digimon around here change at all, like at nighttime and whatnot. Because I kind of want to say these new months palette swaps get replaced with a Sukumon of some sort. It's probably like the Platinum Sukumon. Sure seems to like spamming that attack right now. Maybe if he uses it more, I can learn it more easily. now he's stunned, so build up your finisher. Finisher that really is not that strong, but then again I also don't have a very high offense stat either. I think the base power of it's only like 100 anyway. Alright, so go around the Gabumon here, and... ah, damn it. It actually included him. Alright, well, I got enough healing items, I think I can handle it. Just gotta make sure to stay on top of it. Oh, of course he has Tremor. Actually, that kind of works in my favor, because then you can do friendly fire that way. Just like the Nanimon apparently just kind of voluntarily went and attacked the other guy. That was actually kind of close, as we're on low on HP there. He does it anyway, but I'm just going to try to make sure he prioritizes Megaton Punch and just stay on top of MP recovery. That's like his strongest attack right now, and the only way he's doing any real damage. Oof. That hurt. This freaking Gabumon, I have a Megaton Punch, and they do a lot more damage with it than I do. Spacing out. Alright, yeah, finish off the Gabumon. Get hit by that, and then use your finisher. Come on. Not that it does much damage anyway. But it's better than his normal attacks. So now we can just focus on this one. It'd be nice if I was able to learn Tremor, but you can only use like 3 battle techs. It's just really nice that the 3 techs you can use from the battle tree are Dynamite Kick and Megaton Punch, because they're like, I mean, like, Megaton Punch obviously, like, hits harder, but, and then Dynamite Kick's just, like, a nice, like, lower level thing, but they're both pretty easy to get earlier in the game. Or just at any given point. Still didn't learn that other technique. Alright, well, we'll head over to Gecko Swamp now anyway. Although I did actually kind of want to run back in there at nighttime and see if the Nanimon swaps get exchanged for anything else. I can just hit it on the way back, I guess. Not like I'm going to spend much time up here in Gecko Swamp anyway. Just gotta try to maneuver around whatever's up here. Here to Volume Villa. But yeah, it's just nice that that's kind of the advantage of having Nanimon rather than one of the other filth types, is that he can also use a couple battle techs. Makes it easier to run around, like actually like survive against some of the other filth types when you're trying to learn their techniques. So then that way, if you ever get a Sukamon or a Numamon, it's easier to just... You'll already have the techniques available to you. Alright, yeah, you need 800 per chip. It's absurd. 500 gets you an evolution item though. So the Rainbow Horn gets you Airdramon, Water Ball gets you Seedramon, Red Shell gets you Shellmon. Even though Shellmon doesn't have a red shell. Heart Scale gets you Coelamon, Ice Crystal gets you Frigimon, and the Amazing Rod. Oh, it's only 300. Nice. Oh, by the way, blah blah blah, it's a special item. I accidentally skipped over that. But yeah, you can see you got the old rod and the amazing rod there now. Now that I got the amazing rod, I can actually go start fishing and not only get better fish, but I can also get Seedramon. So if I catch Seedramon, I forget if he actually joins the city or not, but like either way he stays in the lake. And then catching him gets you access to Beetle Land, where you can get Kabuterimon and Quagamon to join and upgrade your gym. And then you also get access to like the training over there. And there's also like this whole like battle arena thing you can do over there, and you can get various prizes from it. And one of the prizes is actually the item to evolve your guy into Hercules Kabuterimon. Let's see here. Sort basic. I don't have any more porta potties, so I definitely gotta get back before he goes to the bathroom. Alright, I'm pretty close to his bedtime, but I'm actually just gonna go use the Digivice to save. Yeah, why not? Let's register him. Register and save, and I will cut the episode here. Even with the cut content from it, it's probably going to be a bit on the long side at this point. But yeah, so I'll end things here, and I will be back in a bit with some more. So I'll see you around.